happened and not let this be pushed under the rug. I was born after World War II, and my parents raised us on being anti-communist, anti-Nazi, all the isms that take away your individual rights, your God-given individual rights that have been given to you. And I was raised on that. In 1980, we sponsored, my extended family and I sponsored a Hmong family from the refugees camp to come into America legally, because the communist North Vietnam was killing all the people, the Hmong people. They had been on the side of the Americans during that war. That was such a lesson to me, to be able to be part of helping this little family of a mother and a father and 3 little kids start a new life in a country that they loved, that they already loved. They knew about America. America was the golden land. I took the father, after they'd been there about 2 days, to go shopping for food. He couldn't speak English. I didn't understand him. But we walked in a grocery store. And I saw the look on his face as he just started walking down the aisles, and just with awe on his face, looking at everything and picking it up and looking at it. It was so overwhelming to him. He'd never seen anything like that. Except when we turned and started down the soda aisle, and he goes, "Oh, Coca-Cola!" And he stuck 4 cases in the cart. He knew what Coca-Cola was. We are destroying this country, and every one of us have got to start uniting against these philosophies that are destroying our country, against the socialism, the communism, the Marxism, and all the isms that are destroying this country. Yes, I was wrong about education. You want to know that our children are being taught principles against our country. You heard of the 1619 Project? Have you ever heard of that? They're teaching our children that our country was founded in 1619. They distort the facts. We've got to do something about that and stand and start teaching our children correctly about this great country, because liberty dies in the hearts of the people if it's not instilled in them, if it's not given to our children and they're taught this meaning of liberty if you die. If liberty dies in the hearts of the people, no constitution, no president, no governor, no representative can save it. It's up to us to save liberty. It's up to us to save this country. Thank you so much for being here. Please, let's find things that we can agree on so we can unite. You know what happened in Washington just during their rally? I know that wasn't the Patriots that started that at the Capitol. That was infiltrators that went in there and destroyed that peaceful march. We must stop that kind of behavior, because that's not how we're going to win over the hearts of America. We've got to stand up for correctness. On Monday, I teach the Golden Rule Character Program at North Washington Academy. And our character training is honesty. How do I walk in there and teach these little students from kindergarten through 8th grade why it's important to be honest? When they see all around them the adults lying, misrepresenting information, stealing an election, doing everything they have to, everything illegal or unethical to be elected, to take over our country. When they see the adults acting this way and not upholding the character trait of honesty. We have a lot of work to do in this country. We've got to have a moral rebirth. We've got to go back to the 10 Commandments, and we have to live them. And it starts with you, and it starts with me, so we can teach our children and grandchildren. Otherwise, this country is over. Thank you. God bless everyone, especially our dear President Trump. Thank you.
So when I came out here, I didn't know I was going to be MC. Ain't that something? You know about you got the suit on, you think you're going to be able to get out? No, man, we need you to MC.
Hey, I'll never get a chance to say.
I don't see any other brothers around. Oh, there he is right there. You got hair. I don't need nothing. somebody right now who's a rock star. You may have heard of her in the news, making a ruckus, moving tables, kicking chairs. Well, this Navy veteran is now our current senator. She's newly elected to the Arizona House or Arizona Senate, and I want to bring up Miss Kelly Townsend.
Thank you, Walt. How many of you have been here all day? Yeah, we've seen a lot so far, and I want to dovetail off of what Senator Allen was just talking about. Because when I joined the Navy back in '88, long time ago, one of the things we were taught right away is if you go to war, everything you do, if you make a mistake, you're going to get your buddies killed. Right? And one of the things that happens in war is friendly fire, which is usually a mistake, an accident, right? But what would happen to people going to war who turned on themselves and it wasn't an accident? Today I've seen some behavior here that's very concerning to me, because I consider all of you family. I love each and every one of you. You are patriots, you're Americans, you believe in the Constitution. Give yourselves a round of applause. Now, if you've known me long enough, you'll know that I do engage in scraps within my own party. If I see somebody that's harming the Constitution or whatever, or there's something going on, or they're making life hard for people here, my constituents, people of Arizona, I'm going to engage them. It's not wrong to engage the people who are usurping or violating their oath, right? That's a right thing to do. But when we have a crisis, when there's an issue involved, we have to set aside those things that anger us about someone. You guys may have known in 2016, one of my favorite politicians, the first person, my first political hero, was Congressman Andy Biggs. What do you guys think about Andy Biggs? You may not know this, but Andy and I went head to head in 2016, and we fought hard about something that's not even important right now. But what is important is Andy and I have since soon reconciled, and they're in this fight together. And I want to tell that story to be an example that, yeah, we do fight. But there's a time to sit down and join ranks. Bring the ranks in and fight together. They're not. I'm not up here to just, give you reasons to say, and, we're going to be whatever. I understand. I'll tell you this. From my heart, I'm begging you to bury the hatchet temporarily. You can pick it up later. But every single one of us is on the same team. We have the same fight that's going on right now.
Can you show them the video? Show them the video. Let's go past it, getting ready and argue back here.
They're here with us. Don't let them out.
I have a GoPro and a stabilizer I'm using, and I'm standing right in front of the generator for the stage period.
You want to do it?